Well, hello, my YouTube family. The nightmare of Monday is over. Oh, I don't know about anybody else, and I can't think of any job where Monday is like the best day of the work week. Is there a job where the first day of the week is like the best day of the week, and it just gets better and better and better until Friday? What job is that? I want that job. Because let me tell you something. Monday, for me, it's a toss-up between wanting a date with the devil or, I don't know. Is there anything worse than that? I really, I don't know. I don't know. But it's over. It's over. Thank you, God, for that. I am achy all over. Not like catching a cold achy. This is old age achy. Okay? Like parts of my body that should never really ache are aching. The lower back, we all know that just comes with either weight gain or slash and old age. Aging, I should say. Because I really, I mean, a lot of people may think I'm old because they may be in their 20s and I'm in my 50s. And, you know, when you were in your 20s and you saw somebody in their 50s, that's like, oh, damn, they old. Now I've reached that, and I still don't consider myself old. Okay? Of course, I'm definitely not in my 20s anymore, nor will I ever be again. But I am just, I think he just waits for me to get home to just start his antics. He just bottles everything up and he says, "Ooh, mom's home. Let me show her what I can do." Then he starts talking to me. And then when I try to talk back, he walks away. Like, excuse me, I have to pay attention to you, but you don't have to pay attention to me. Cats. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. Something about old age and aging in general. Yeah, just there are just, you know, those of you who are youngins, as I like to call you, you haven't reached that age yet where you went to sleep and you were feeling fine, nothing was hurting you, and then you wake up the next day and it's like, well, where did that pain come from? Yeah, it's getting to the point, people, where an Advil a day will keep the backache away. I mean, speaking of which, I need to take one right now because my lower back is just, and I'm beginning to see a certain cycle, if you will, when I was in that age of monthly situations. The backache would start, and then Aunt Flo would come. Well, Aunt Flo has stopped. Thank you, Jesus. And she stopped for a while. But the ache still tends to come around the same time. It's as if it's telling me this would have been the time where Aunt Flo would have been coming. But I'm still gonna kick your butt, which is really my back. But you just don't get the end result of it. I know that Advil just kills the backache, so I have no worries about that. And as far as Aunt Flo, I'm in the clear. I'm in the clear. Okay, so in that regard, let us do lips of the day. I don't know how I got from that to lips of the day. Here we go. I am wearing my Lime Crime Wet Cherry Gloss in Maraschino Cherry. Yep, Maraschino Cherry. That is it. Wet Cherry. And look at the size of this doe foot. Maraschino Cherry, people. Ah. And the smell of cherries. Oh my God. Mmm. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the taste. Oh, but that scent. Mmm. There we go. Maraschino Cherry from the line Wet Cherry Lime Crime. There you go. There you go. I am in a red phase. I'm letting y'all know right now. I ordered 2 lipsticks. And here's the kicker. Somebody has a sense of humor for sure. I was getting that itch on Saturday. I need to buy something because, you know, normally every Friday. But I was still waiting for one thing. And I said, damn it, Nancy, you are not going to order anything until that your last order from last week is complete and you've got everything. Well, everything else came but one thing. But I had in my cart, Amazon, ready to go. Well, that one item came on Saturday at around 4:30. You know, like 4:31, I had already placed the order. I said, ooh, my last order came. I can place my order now. So I ordered, I know I ordered 2 lipsticks and something else, but I don't remember what the something else was. But I remember them damn 2 lipsticks. And here's the line. Hold on. It's from the NYX line. This line. I had shown you this already. And this was Red Hot. There are 2 other reds from this line coming. Look at that. Oh, my sweet Jesus. No, I am not going to make a swatch for you because I think I already made a swatch for you. And if I didn't make a swatch for you already, then you're just going to have to wait until I start to wear them. I've got this little, where I used to keep my Sonia Kashuk brushes. You see everything that's in there? All of those are lipsticks that I have to start to wear for the fall and the winter. Sure, I could start to wear them now if I want to. And normally I would say, Nancy, why don't you just wear whatever the hell you want to wear? You can wear, but this year, this season, 2020 being what it is, I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna just do spring and summer with lip glosses, and the first day of fall, which is September 22nd, by the way, I will start my lipstick and my foundation, and you know we'll kickstart that. So all of these are brand new lipsticks that I have showed you, because that's the latest Wet n Wild one right there, that white one right there that I showed you last week. And all of these others I have shown you as I purchased. And there are 3 already. I already know these 3 are mattes. I think I showed them to you earlier in the year, if I'm not mistaken. Either Michelle, you gave me those lipsticks, or Jan. You gave me these lipsticks. These little lipsticks by Sephora. Now they are matte, but these colors are the ish. So I am going to load my lip up with some Carmex and slap these puppies on when the time comes. All of these. Look at these beauties. Thank you, Sonia Kashuk. I'm so glad I didn't throw this box away. This is perfect. Look at all these lipsticks waiting to be worn. There is this one. This one. It's called Bloody Mary. It's supposed to be something like for Halloween, but it's a regular lipstick. It's like a dark blood red. Oh yeah, we are going to have some fun with this. Absolutely. Fall and winter though. So September 22nd, mark your calendars because that's when I'll start to be wearing my lipsticks. Lip glosses will say goodbye. Lipsticks will say hello, and foundations will say hello. What is on my face today giving me a nice, maybe I was a little heavy-handed on the blush, but what's giving me a nice glow, because there is a little bit of a glow, I am wearing three things. It's just my own little, what is he doing? Sticking his head out from the hole that he made for himself. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. So anyway, the three things on my face. Would you believe I had forgotten I had these? I have two of these. Two of these Maybelline Dream Fresh BB creams that I usually mix with other things because wearing this by itself is too dark. So, and wearing this, I realized last week, is too light. So I have to mix this, and this is my little luminescence, and these two. Lord, mix these two. Jesus, Nancy, get it together. Mix these two and add this, and I get a little swirl of some kind of concoction, slap it on my face, and I get a nice little glow. Like that. So I'm very happy. And this also was supposed to be a sort of a semi-dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. You know, when I was going through my Charlotte Tilbury phase until I finally broke down and bought the Charlotte Tilbury. Devin Antoine, if you are still watching, girl, I have broken down, and every time I want something and I start to look for something like it, I don't know, your voice goes into my head. It just is, why don't you just buy the damn thing? Just buy it. So even though what is wrong with this pen? It's in my way. Even though I know eventually I'll break down and buy it, it still takes me a while to get there. I may not buy the dupes anymore, but it'll take me a while to finally just break down and finally get the thing, whatever it is that I'm, yeah. So Devin Antoine, if you're still watching, I don't know if you still do, yeah, like the Glossier, I've been wanting this for a while because it's a tint and it's rather watery. I didn't realize it was that watery. I mean, I've seen videos of it and people have said that it was watery, but it really is like just really a tinted moisturizer on your skin. That's really what this is. But I love it. I mix it with that because this one is too dark. It's too light for me. I mix it with that, and I put a little of this. Now, next on the agenda that I may mix with this because this is too light and that is too red and too dark is my MAC Face and Body. Dewy. Maybe I'll mix these two together and I'll come up with a perfect shade. Yeah, I'll be experimenting with this one a lot until I find whatever it is that this needs to be mixed with, because it's too red. It's too red, basically. It's got a red undertone, and I have a yellow undertone. This just, no. I tested it on my face, and I look ill. So it needs to be mixed with something. So I think I may mix it with this, and we'll come up with something. We'll come up with the perfect look for my MAC facing body. So yeah, I broke down and finally bought the Glossier, which I've wanted, and I broke down and finally bought the MAC facing body, which I always wanted. Thank you, Devin Antoine. Okay, people. I really do need to take an Advil. I should have taken one before I left, but I forgot. I'm in a little bit of an achy kind of a pain, so I'm going to call it a day. No stories for you. No, there is one. Wait a minute. I don't know if maybe in the islands, when it comes to filling out forms, the way that they are filled out are different. This woman filled out a form. It took her 3 times to fill this form out. And it was her address. How do you not know your address? How do you not know that? She wanted to fill out a change of address form. Okay. She gives where it says address, and then on the bottom it says city, state, zip. Why did she put her zip code where it says address? And then on the spot where it says zip code, she left that blank. So Alpha is the one that has to collect these forms. Whoever has to fill out a change of address form, it's Alpha who has to fill it out. Who has to they go to her. She collects them. So she came out and she looked at it and she said, "Ma'am, you need to fill this out again. This is wrong." She said, "Do you not know your new address?" And the woman, island folk, of course I know the address. She said, "Well, what number is your house?" First of all, you left out the zip code. You put the zip code where the address is. So the woman had to do it again. She put the address. She put the street name, city, state, zip. The street name. Here come Alpha again. "Ma'am, do you not know the number of your house? What's the number of your house?" And the woman's looking at her like, "What? Did I not fill it out right?" Alpha said, "No, you didn't." "Do you have a number to your house?" "Well, of course." And Alpha said, "Oh, well, of course you didn't put it on the form." People, it wasn't even 9 o'clock in the morning when this was happening. Because Monday is Barbarian Day. You know that, right? Even though it's not as bad as it used to be, it's still bad. Because they wait like vultures in the hallway. And they're not going anywhere until I open the door at 8:30. Oh, they try. You can hear them shaking the door. There's a sign on the door that says the doors don't open until 8:30. So why at 8:10, ain't nobody told you to come that early, why are you shaking the door for somebody to open the door at 8:10? When the sign specifically says the doors won't open until 8:30. Either they're all ignorant and they just don't know how to read. I can't. I have exhausted every excuse I can think of for the stupidity that happens on a daily basis. I'm trying. I'm really trying to understand. Somebody needs to explain it to me because I don't get it. And they'll keep knocking on the door. 8:10 is not 8:30. So when I peek out and I say the doors won't be open until 8:30, can you just take this? Can you just take it? I need to speak to somebody. I said, you'll speak to somebody at 8:30. I close the door right in your face and I go back to my desk. And then you'll hear them, bitch and moan all you want to. What? Right in front of your face, the sign, doors don't open until 8:30. Our hours are 8:30 to 4:30, which they really aren't because it's really at 5 o'clock. But we want them to leave us the hell alone so we can finish up our work by 5 o'clock so people could stop coming at 4:30. Oh, no, they don't stop. There was a fool that walked in at like 8:57. 4:57. 4:57. Can I speak to somebody in payroll? I was thinking to myself, oh, this is a winner right here. So I called the payroll department, and the person who answered the phone, I said, somebody is asking for payroll. Tell them we have gone. Tell them we are no longer here. I said, and she realized, no, Nancy's not going to say that. Yeah, I'll be right there. 4:57, for real? I know this is going to sound real snotty, real snotty. I already know it's going to sound real snotty. But the level of people that I'm working with now, 2 years in, I'm 2 years into this job, has sufficiently decreased from the level of people that I used to work with in other jobs. The lack of education, the lack of manners, decreased from the jobs that I used to work at. But you know what? Guess what? When I start thinking like this and I start getting upset, I just think every Friday is a payday, Nancy. The other jobs didn't pay you every Friday. True, you got paid more, but life being what it is, and you being in debt, you will take this every Friday, payday, hourly rate job. It pays your bills. You get to order stuff every Friday if you so choose. You get to put a little bit something in your savings. So it's really not all that bad now, is it? You may not put in your savings as much as you used to once upon a time. Oh, the difference of the deposits that I put in my savings night and day compared to what I used to put in my savings. But a little bit of something, a little bit of something is better than nothing. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, it is what it is. It took 3 tries for this woman to fill out her form. And 2 red lipsticks are coming my way. So there you go. I think I've completed every story And now, I think it's a good time to go take an Advil. I think now is a real good time to go take an Advil. All right, people, that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day. Great. And there will be more reds to follow, because that's just, I'm in red mode. Don't ask me why. I just am. And so there you have it. That is it. That is all. These are Lips of the Day. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think of everything. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.